used to act a damn fool on the stage and the corner. If anybody dream of jacking me, they are gonna keep a hustle going on. Yeah, I got it for the low. Keep a sack of the snow, I'm Pillsbury with the dough. I walk with the dude, keep my breeze car full. Make love, take your breezer while she's sipping Red Bull. I got pool in your hood, yeah, I'm known. I'm the one who put the three at the rear of your zone. Go for it. Okay, I'm from the bar, it's my girl saying torn about your boy. Oh, we real, got your girl on the peel. Wetter than the Chattahoochee. I think I'm past, he just Gucci in the bag. Back to the topic at hand, stack your paper. Calling me your father like my name was Darth Vader. I rock chucks and I don't rock gators. And this one goes out to my people in Decatur, Cadillac. Seriously. This is what we on right now. Listen.
We want more.
Get money.
We want more.
Get cars.
We want more.
Get clothes.
We want more. We want more.
Get money.
We want more.
Get cars.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never.
Welcome back to the show. This is the Doug Stewart Show. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Once again, today the premiere episode of The Ryan Stewart Show. Yeah, should be very, very, very interesting. Today is the premiere of the Ryan Stewart Show here on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. If you hadn't joined us for a couple of days for whatever reason, shame on you, first of all. But we announced a couple of big things a couple of days ago. We introduced the new shows coming to the network, one coming back to the network. The Lonely Hearts Cafe show will come back to the network here very soon. The Rude Dog Show by my man Rudy Reyes, coming to you live from Fullerton, California, is starting this Tuesday here on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right. 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the Rudy Reyes show, the Rude Dog Show, once again starting next Tuesday. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time here on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. And that's one of the announcements as well, is we changed the name of the network because we had a clerical error. We had a clerical error as far as possessing and owning that name. Yeah. We had a little mishap with that. Somebody else already had the name WSME reserved. The call letters, WSME, to my unknowing. Like, who would guess in a million years that the exact same letters are arranged for call letters for a little beach country rock station in the hills of North Carolina? But that is the case. Found out shortly after I named the network WSME. So we had to change it. And no better name change than Two Live Stews Radio Network, so we get the brand awareness from the Two Live Stews name. I think people, if they see Two Live Stews Radio, might click on it and give the network a chance quicker than they would for WSME or Stewart Media and Entertainment as well. So that was a good thing. That's actually going to be a good thing, I believe. You see the new profile pic of the show today if you're listening on Spreaker.com, if you're listening online right now. And the last big news we announced, man, is Ryan Stewart's coming out of retirement, tired of burping babies and playing golf all day, every day. Yeah, so he's going to do a show one day a week, every Friday at 1 p.m. Today, this week we're doing it today because he's got to go out of town tomorrow. So we wanted to go ahead and do an episode this week. So every Friday normally at 1 p.m. Eastern Time here on the Two Live Stews Radio Network, the Ryan Stewart Show. I'll be a part of it, and I'm going to be as quiet as possible. I'm not going to interject. I'm going to let him talk, As much as that's going to pain me, it's his show. It's his show. It's his show. So I'm going to let him vent. This guy's been begging. He's been chomping at the bit to talk sports. So we're going to give him that opportunity, man. I'm basically going to be kind of like a narrator and get his thoughts. We might have a little bit of back and forth banter that we normally had back in the day. But the Ryan Stewart coming up today, the Ryan Stewart Show coming up today, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, here on the 2 Live Stews Radio Network. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Throwback Thursday, 1995. Your NBA champions, we talked about it a little while ago. The Houston Rockets won it all in 1995 with an asterisk by it. I'm sorry. I'm going to go there. I'm going to piss off all my Houston and Texas listeners with an asterisk by it. You know, Houston won their NBA championships during that crazy era when Michael Jordan went to play baseball for the Birmingham Barons. Okay? So y'all won a championship. I just talked about how they beat the Knicks in the NBA championship back in 1995 as well. But they won it all that year. Good squad. And I always give Hakeem Olajuwon more credit than I think he deserves, man. For like a 2 or 3 year stretch, those couple of years when Jordan wasn't there, you know, and maybe a year or two when he was there. For a 3-4 year stretch, man, Hakeem Olajuwon was unstoppable. Like I can't even express to the Greenhorns that don't remember Hakeem when he played, man. Hakeem was unstoppable. And I always give the holy grail of low post move NBA players, man, is Moses Malone. He'd absolutely whoop your ass down there on the blocks. Was Moses Malone, was Kevin McHale, and it was Hakeem Olajuwon, man. Hakeem had, like, if you go back and watch some of the video of Hakeem, man, this man used to make like 35, 45 moves. It's crazy to think about how they didn't call what he did, you know, traveling. Like, he used to give so many pump fakes, man, and underneaths and dipsy-doos and just extremely incredible little low-post moves, man. It was incredible. On that team that year, Robert Horry. That's one of Robert Horry's rings as well. The great Mario Elie, who I think is a coach right now. Who else was on that team? Kenny Smith was on that team. That's something else Greenhorns wouldn't understand. If you watch Kenny Smith today, on that TNT show with him and Shaq and Ernie and all of those guys at Barkley, you would think Kenny Smith, you know, first of all, you wouldn't think that he played basketball in the NBA at all. But not only did he play, Kenny Smith would jump out of the gym. I think he might have won a slam dunk contest before. But that joker knees right now, afflicted, knock-kneed. I don't know what's going on with Kenny Smith's knees. I have no ideas what's going on with that man's legs, but back in the day, Kenny Smith could jump out of the gym. So Kenny Smith was on that team. Sam Cassell was on that team. The great Chucky Brown was on that team. Oh, one of my favorites, Vernon Maxwell, a.k.a. Mad Max, the 1995 Houston Rockets, man, NBA champions. Yeah. My man, who was this? What's this guy's name? Al the Bandit. Al the Bandit got a throwback picture. Oh, that's another thing that we do on Thursdays. We've been doing so much things. We just added this feature to the show on Thursdays. Change your profile pic in the chat room on Spreaker.com to an old school picture. I'm looking at Redland. Vic said, cut my afro. Redland got a picture of him back in the day with a nice little teeny-weeny afro. That's what's up. Al the Bandit looks like he's got a picture where, let me take a look at this. Let me click on this. So Al the Bandit and I guess his cousins in training for the Black Panthers back in 1972. That's a live-ass pic. Yeah. I like that pic. Yeah. Al the Bandit says Hakeem used Shaq like a rag doll. Oh, my gosh. So the first championship I believe the first championship was against Houston, and they won it the next year as well against Orlando, I believe. And that's the case. I know Houston and Orlando played in the finals. And yes. See, Hakeem really Hakeem is kind of a forward center. I mean, he was kind of like a tweener as far as is concerned with those two positions. He wasn't like no mammoth 7+ footer like Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and anybody like that. I think Olajuwon was probably listed at like 6'10", 6'11", but he played against big guys. And when they played against the Orlando Magic in the finals, man, you talk about took Shaq to school. I mean, took his ass to school. So I believe the first one was against the Knicks. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, and you will. I know you will. Y'all make a point out of that. I believe the first one was against, no believe about this, they beat the New York Knicks. I believe that was the first one, and the second one, I think, was against the Orlando Magic that year, man. But, yeah, go back and look at that video, too, man. You talk about took a legend of the game. Shaq was young. He was a young Jedi. He was not yet a Jedi. He was a Jedi in training. And Hakeem took him to school, man. Great year, 1995. Yeah. Loose Neck walked the line side says Doug need to do a show and use a throwback picture of him at Foot Action USA with a shoehorn in his hand trying to squeeze a chick with cankles in a tight-ass shoe. I don't think I have any pictures of me at Foot Action. But best believe, I was one of the greatest salesmen ever. Like, as far as our district, you know, they broke it up in regions and districts. As far as my district, I think my store was the #1 store in my district the year and a half that I was a manager. Oh, we didn't take any shorts. Hell no. I'll sell your ass some damn sneakers. She. Back in 3 minutes. The Doug Stewart Show. Hour number 2.
We on our way up. Pussy back up, you out your mind if you think you about to pass us. Nigga, step back. You and your clique gon' make me snap and grab the velvet rope and put it round your throat with all that tough talk. You best to keep your mouth closed and zipped up before you get your ass knocked out. Game over. I flip the script and when I finish, you gon' need a fucking 4-leaf clover. Yo, look bad. And my task is to make sure that you don't let that shit hit the fan. Man, I block shots. For those who choose to cross the line, I'm in the paint. I'm always on my grind. Give it up. What you got on my 40? I got bread, but I wanna spend red money. Fuck y'all. DJ, turn it up. Come on. Right now. Get your hands high. Yeah. Wait side to side. Come on.
Now I can't believe what the hell is going on. These rookies say they reppin' the A, but they doing it wrong. Let us show you how to do it, cause your swaggin' done got stale. Where I come from in the A, you can't be bragging about your mail. Right now, OSV, that means old school vets. There's a lot of us giving you jobs and writing your checks. We can whip around in new schools, but old school's best. Right now, I know you feel the pressure of the beat in your chest. That's RBM, Meal Stick, and FMS. Right here, you bear witness to two of the best.